All right, so here's a weird one. Vector V has a magnitude of 6 units. That's its length. And it creates an angle of 210 degrees with the positive x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to draw it so you guys can visualize with me. So 100 or 210 degrees will be past the 180, so it'll be right about there, but it's not going to pass the, going all the way to this axis would be 270. So this is 210, and here's my vector. I know its length. What's the length of my vector? The length of my vector is 6 units. Okay. So what would happen if we multiply our vector by -4? Well, it would make the vector, this guy, 4 times longer. So if it makes it 4 times longer, what would its length be? What would its length be? Okay, length will never be negative. Okay, so don't put a negative right there. Yeah, the length will always be positive. The magnitude's always positive. I think that's probably why, maybe I'm making this up. These magnitude bars look like absolute value bars. Yeah. Okay, so that's the length is 24, so it's 4 times longer, 4 sixes. But then it says, what's the angle that it creates? Now, what does negative do? The negative scalar will, because that's what the -4 is, it's a scalar. It'll change the direction to the exact opposite. Remember, we do that when we do subtraction. We change the second vector to be the opposite. Okay, so if it went the opposite direction, it would go this way. It would still be 4 sixes. I mean, I don't have any more space to draw more, but this would be it. And it says, it creates the angle of what with the positive x-axis? So here's my positive x-axis right here. Here's my vector. What is this angle? Ooh, how would you figure that one out, guys? What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do?
Would you take this angle right here and subtract it from 180? No. Yeah.
I figured out like a way to like figure out the angle.
Here's the angle. And then if I only went this way, that would be 180, right? Or do what I like to do. I like to find this angle right here. Do you guys know what this angle is?
30.
That's 30 degrees. Because I know that from here to here is 180, and a little bit more, 30 degrees more, would be 210. So if this is 30 degrees, then this one must be 30 degrees. Oh. Or I guess you can always add or subtract 180 degrees. Because like when you go the exact opposite direction, you're turning a 180, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going one way and then you turn exactly 180 degrees, you're going the exact opposite way. And that's what the negative does. It makes you go the exact opposite way. So you just subtract 180 degrees and booyah, you got 30. Subtract this right here, which would be 180, and then you get 30. So that's my answer, 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Yay, we're awesome.